Hey, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First off, once I call Halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kodash. Love honors to the elders and the apostles of William Stone. Shalom to you, brothers in the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. This is your brother Shapal from James Jamaica Camp. The quick lesson today, as you can see, a scream of a quote by Thomas Jefferson. And we just want to pick apart this quote, because we know deep down in the minds of Esau, we know them not believe that they have a father and a son. Alright? We know that all things work through the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, who is the father, Yahweh Shai, who is the son. You people are the so-called, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians. You're from the nation of Israel. Alright? And we're sent over this side of the world to face our punishment, and that's why Esau have done all these atrocities, to our people, man. Alright, so we know that all things work in favor of the Heavenly Father, man, and that these men have no sort of righteousness. Right? They weren't created to be righteous. Right? The scripture says, though favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. Right? And according to Malachi, right, Esau, Edom, is the border of wickedness. Who is Esau, Edom? Right? Your so-called white people today. Right? And we have Jakes dwelling among Esau. Okay? Seeing with the same complexion, but you go back to the seed of your father. Alright? Yeah, basically, a lot of that seed go back to Jacob. So we want to pick apart this quote, right? Let's just read it. So he says, I tremble. Alright, so this is a quote from Thomas Jefferson. I believe he was the third American president. I think he served in 1801 to 1809, I believe. So it's I tremble for my country when I remember that God is just, and that his justice cannot sleep, that his justice cannot sleep forever. A revolution, right, is among possible events. The Almighty has no attributes when it which would side. The Almighty have no attribute which would side with us in such a struggle. Alright. And so that's what Thomas Jefferson said, man. But as you say, we know these men don't believe in our power. However, there is something in their mind, right? We tell them that, look, even if it's karma, man, even if it's karma, we them believe, more than even the Father, what goes around comes back around. But them know, say, all of the things what them do, mainly to our people, saying them all get payback for it. Because whenever them come upon them come up to make speeches, or after they make them speech, the main thing what them always say is what? All of these presidents, them always say what? God bless America. Alright? Now if there is a God, but them claim that they believe in, right, the question is, don't you think that all of these atrocities what you've done, mainly to large people, man, right? Or even what you do to the hurt, don't you think that you'll get payback for it, man? Alright, and the payback, yes, you're going to get payback, and the payback is going to come very soon, man, because we see, right now we're living in a times where we see the prophecies them unfold. Saying so, we know that the day of the Lord is near, man. Alright? Saying so, we'll just dive into some scriptures, and we'll just pick apart this speech. Alright, so the first scripture I want to get is Deuteronomy 28. Alright, and verse 49, no matter how far. So the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, right, from the ends of the earth, swift as an eagle flieth. A nation whose tongues thou shalt not understand. Alright? So a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the persons of the whole, nor show favor to the young. Say now when Esau, because we're over the eastern side of the world, and what? Now we're over the west. Alright? From one end of the earth even unto the other. As the scripture saying in Deuteronomy 28 and what 60 or 64. See, so look, man, when these men came to the shores of America, see, them meet upon what? The Gadites, right? That's our nation, man. Right, that's our people. Right, and them kill out a lot of our brothers and sisters over here, man. See? Murder, rob, rape, and stole their land. That's when they came to America. Alright? That's how they got in America, man. Rob, rape, murder, and steal. Alright? It's like a 1619. Alright? Somewhere there about 1619 or 1620. When the bulk of slaves came over here. Alright, came over this side of the world, man. To the shores of America, to be specific. Alright? You Negroes, you so-called Negroes, raped, robbed, beaten, tortured, and killed, right, up to today in the streets of America, man. Alright? These are some of the things what them do to our people, and it's not just America, man. Right? It's through the four corners of the world where Israel being scattered. See? Esau have a lot for pay for, man. Esau have a lot for pay for. And you see, it's a thing, you know, there's something in them know, man. Them know that, look, all of the atrocities what them do, somehow them have to go pay for it, man. As I said before, whether it's karma them believe, you know, but there's something in the back of their mind. I tell them, say, hey, look, because guess what? The banking elites know what we're talking about. The elites, your Rothschilds, your Rockefeller, you know what I mean? But guess what? The Lord put it in them heart. Just like how the Lord hardened fear heart. Right? That's how the Lord have them operate, man. You know what I mean? Same, but hey, let's just go back to this speech. I'd say, I tremble for my country when I remember that God is just. Alright? Let's see how just the Heavenly Father is, man. Alright? Let's see how just the Heavenly Father is. Alright, because hey, he's have done a lot of things, man, and as I said before, him have a lot to pay for. Right, for him do to the hurt, or for him do to the people of the Heavenly Father, man. Seeing? So it's this is 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See? So yes, the Lord is just, man, and the Lord is righteous. See? And that's why it is going to be a righteous thing for the Lord to pay you back. See? All of these things we list out what them have been doing to our people, man, and to the not to mention the other nations, but the other nations, scripture say, when in the kingdom, in Joel 2, that we're going to sell Esau's sons and daughters, which they have done to our people. We're going to sell them on to the other nations, man. See, so the other nations are going to have a part, man. The other nations are wait. You know what I mean? But not like how Israel just waiting, man, to pounce on you, man. See? Hey. Look, man, these men it's gonna be alright. It's a righteous thing, man. Hey, I'm right. As I said before, I'm right, you know. You know, the Lord is just, so that's just right there. Alright. Next scripture I want to get is Numbers 35 and verse 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land. Alright, let me read that again. Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land, right, wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Alright? See, so the land cannot be cleansed, man. There's no matter what you try, man, this land is still a bloody land, man. You rape, rob, steal, enslaved a lot of people on the side of America. America will be utterly destroyed, man. See, utterly destroyed, waste. See, however the scripture says what? The land cannot be cleansed. Right? By the blood that is shed, not by our blood, our Israelite blood. It's like that is shed in our land, but guess what? The blood of them that shed it. That means Esau, your blood of spillback, man. And it's so simple. See? It's just simple as that, man. See? It is as simple as that. Alright? See, and continue to say, and say, I tremble for my country when I remember that God is just, right? And that is justice cannot sleep forever. Alright? And we're gonna get justice, man. Don't worry yourself, Esau, man. Don't worry yourself. It is not forever. Just hold in there. Go and live it up, as the scripture says. Because the cup surely will pass unto you. Right? So it's a revolution, right, is among possible events. Right? There's revolution that go back to change, man. Revolution does mean change. So a change is imminent, it's imminent. Alright? And when that change, because the ultimate change will come is the shift of this kingdom, man. The Lord will come back from kingdom, right, which is the whole earth. Alright? Saying, so you're gonna be out of power, that's gonna be a major shift. You know what I mean? And that's what we're waiting for. You know what I mean? A lot of changes will come. We're in a time of Jacob's trouble. Alright, we can see the prophecies them unfold. Alright, we can see race war, class war, all of these things which lead up to the day of the Lord, man, coming. See, so we know that, look, we're soon out of this place. Alright, so we have Zechariah 11, it's like a 12 and verse 8, saying that day, which day, man, the day we're approaching, the day of the Lord. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them in that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, and the angels of the Lord before them. Alright? Since the Lord come up to defend Jerusalem, man. Right? The Lord will come up to defend Jerusalem, man. Alright? That's it. Okay? Continuing. It's verse 9. It shall come to pass that in that day, when I shall seek to destroy all the nations, right, that come against Jerusalem. See? So this goes to show that, look, hey, you can't escape the judgment, because guess what? The crime is already done. Alright? And therefore the judgment for that crime is written. And the scripture says what the Lord is just, and is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation on them that trouble you. The scripture also says that the Lord require that which is past. You understand? So look, your judgment is imminent. Right? And say, let's read the quote again. Thomas Jefferson said, I tremble for my country. Right? And we know all of them trembling, man, because the elites know. I mean, your simple Edomites might have no clue. Some of you might, but the banking elites, you know, I mean, the rulers know, the higher ups, them know. Say, I tremble for my country, and when I remember that God is just, and that his justice cannot sleep forever. A revolution is among possible events. The Almighty has no attributes which would side with us in such a struggle. See? So you know that, look, the Lord now will side with Esau and none at all. See? Right? As scripture say what? Back in Zechariah 12 and verse 9 says, it shall come to pass in that day when I seek to destroy all of them that come against Jerusalem. Alright? Saying so, hey, look, live it up, Esau. Saying, you know, hey, the end is near, man. You know, so we just scrolling through and see this post. You know what I mean? I decided to do something on it because guess what? Deep down, as I said before, look, them know that you know what I mean, the payback is coming, and them know the wickedness what them do. Alright. So hey, that's it, man. Shalom.